as we take a look at the number 21 of Bobby Boucher, you can tell that the ARCA Supercars are back here at Kare Speedway. We should have all the racing action from the ARCA Supercars and the Kare late models twin late model sportsman feature coming up in just a couple of moments. Okay, the first thing up racing tonight will be the first feature race for the Kare late model sportsman. And it looks like that Don Mahaffey Jr. in that 24 car is going to be on the inside pole for this first feature event. And they're going to hot lap, and then we'll be back with the rest of the late model feature lineup. Okay, now for the rest of the Kare late model sportsman feature lineup. Don Mahaffey Jr. on the pole, 70 car, Joe Hill outside of him, and then it's the 8 of Jack Woods and Sam Heckman in the second row. Then it's the 21 of Tim Roush, the 33 of Carl Stapleton, the 2 of Dave Brandenburg, the 72 of Gary Estes, last week's feature winner, the 28 of Mark Stump, the 71 of Jim Sawyer, the 41 of Rex Betty's, the 35 car of Jeff Capaldi, the 7 of Ron Poole, the 44 of Brett Oakley, the 3 of Daryl Norman, the 53 of Russ Bobb, the 81 of Frank Harvey, the 5 of Larry Harris, and the 14 driven tonight by Carlton Smith. We did get a green flag that time by. We are racing. Your early leader, Don Mahaffey Jr., Jack Woods in second, Tim Roush, and Joe Hill battling for that third position. Now Jack Woods looks to the inside of Don Mahaffey Jr., that time down the front straightaway. Rex Betty's and the 35 of Jeff Capaldi traded some paint. Capaldi now getting that spot away from him. And once again, Jack Woods looks to the inside of Don Mahaffey Jr. down the front straightaway. He's right on his back bumper as they come through turns 1 and 2. A little slide by Don Mahaffey as he goes into turn 3. Jack Woods with a fender up in 1 and 2. They're side by side as they go into the turns. And we have a new leader, car number 8, Jack Woods. Don Mahaffey Jr. back to second. Tim Roush and Dave Brandenburg battle for that third position. Now Dave Brandenburg is third as Tim Roush appears to be slowing slightly. Several cars getting past him. Tim Roush seems to have picked up an awful massive push as he comes out of the corners. That car not looking good at all. The 21 of Tim Roush having his problems as he continues to backpedal through the pack. Looking more way around Don Mahaffey Jr. Mahaffey Jr. slides. Dave Brandenburg now second. He'll set his sights on Jack Woods, your leader. 11 laps now complete of this 30-lap feature. Real good as he goes down and around the track. It looks like it's on rails. Carl Stapleton now in that third position. Sam Heckman running in fourth. Don Mahaffey Jr. almost all the way sideways. And some smoke appearing from the Don Mahaffey Jr. machine. And he slides in turn 2. He keeps it out of the wall, but we have caution on the track. In the meantime, Jim Sawyer in the 17 car, or excuse me, in the 71 car, has come into the pits. That's Jim Sawyer. Okay, with 15 laps to go, it's still Jack Woods, your leader. In second, Dave Brandenburg. The 33 of Carl Stapleton. Third, Sam Heckman. Joe Hill, Mark Stupp, Tim Roush, Jeff Capaldi, Gary Estes, Rex Betties, Russ Bob, Daryl Norman, Ron Poole, among others. And we're going to get a green flag this time by cars seem to tiptoe through turns 1 and 2 that time. Through, just kind of testing out the track. Everything seems to be okay though. And now Tim Roush works to the outside of Mark Stupp. Jack Woods running in first. Tim Roush still looking for a way around the Mark Stupp machine. Brandenburg right up on the back bumper of the 8 car of Jack Woods. Brandenburg appears to be making his move. We now have 25 laps complete. 25 of this 30-lap feature is now complete. Brandenburg looks to the inside, that time through turns 1 and 2, but he can't make it stick as Jack Woods shuts the door. Three more laps to go, 3 laps. And the white flag flies. 1 more lap to go. corners, 1 lap off. White flag that time by, 1 more lap to go. And your winner will be car number 8, Jack Woods. In second, Dave Brandenburg. Third will be Carl Stapleton. Sam Heckman finishes 4th. Joe Hill in 5th. Once again, for your winner of your first late model sportsman feature, car number 8, Jack Woods. As I said before, Jack hails from Springfield, Ohio. Came out of the pro stock ranks here at Kare. Has been campaigning this car now all this season at here and at Shady Bowl Speedway. Jack Woods, car number 8. Your winner as Jack climbs out of the car. We'll go to a break. As we look at the beautiful sky over Kare Speedway, seeing some sunshine, which is something that we haven't seen in quite a while, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that not only does Pennstroke Productions videotape here at Kare Speedway, but at Columbus Motor Speedway and Kare Dragway for the Midwest's finest video racing series, Pennstroke Productions.
Supercar heats coming up.
Okay, we are ready for the first heat race for the ARCA Supercars. On the pole, car number 29, that's Bob Keselowski. Beside him, the winner of the last feature event here for the ARCA Supercars back last spring on May 20th. Tape which Pennstroke Productions does still have on video. Car number 39, Dave Weltmeyer. In the second row, car number 1, that's Marvin Smith. And outside of him is the 52 car of Jeep Flume. Then it's the 78 of Gary Bradbury. And outside of him, oh, it's another red car. Let's see, that's car number 62. 62 driven tonight by Jerry Churchill. Then it's the car number 76 next. 76 is Scott Ritter. And the last car, car number 48. 48 driven by Mike Buckley. Mike Buckley in the 48 machine.
Come up and let me know right away so we can get the lineup straightened up.
As we take a look at the beautiful Pontiac Motorsports ARCA pace car. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with 1 lap to go. We're going to see if they're going to get 1 lap to go right here, and they will. So we're going to stay with them. Once again, it's Bob Keselowski, Dave Weltmeyer, Marvin Smith, Jeep Flume, the 78 of Gary Bradbury, and 62 of Jerry Churchill, the 76 car of Scott Ritter, and the 48 of Mike Buckley. Your first Supercar heat race.
55, and 12. Ellen is bringing cars up now.
And they step on the throttle coming down to turn number 4. We get a green flag and we are racing. Bob Keselowski in the 29 car with that early lead. Marvin Smith now second. Dave Weltmeyer third. Jeep Flume back to 4th. Now Flume looks underneath the Weltmeyer machine through turns 1 and 2, but can't quite make it stick. Jeep Flume in the 52 car looking awful racy. Take a look at the number 1 of Marvin Smith. Dave Weltmeyer still running in third. Bob Keselowski, car number 29, your leader. flag next time by. And there is the white flag for your leader, car number 29, Bob Keselowski. In second, it's still Marvin Smith, Dave Weltmar running third, Jeep Blue running in that fourth position. And your winner will be, as he comes out of turn 4 this time, car number 29, Bob Keselowski. Marvin Smith in second, Dave Weltmar third, and Jeep Bloom finishes fourth. Once again, your winner, car number 29, Bob Keselowski. Bob hails from Rochester Hills, Michigan, of course. And in that Winnebago-sponsored Chrysler LeBaron, your first heat winner.
Outside the front row of the 37, Bob Straight, the Target Expediting Port.
Okay, now your lineup for heat race number 2 for the ARCA Supercars. On the pole, Jody Guerra in the 13 car from Dayton, Ohio. Then it's Bob Straight in the 37 car. Inside, second row, car number 44. That's Randy Huffman, and outside of him, the 02 of Frank Kimmel. Then it's Eric Smith in the 9 car, 25, Bill Venturini. Then the 85 of Don Trapp, and the 88 of Wally Finney.
Racing Olds of Wally Finney. Once again, 8 laps to distance, 8 racing laps.
We'll see if we get the 1 lap to go signal this time by. We go back to the beautiful Pontiac Motorsports pace car and look for that light to go out, and it does. That means green flag next time by. Once again, it's Jody Guerra, Bob Straight, Randy Huffman, Frank Kimmel, Eric Smith, Bill Venturini, Don Trapp, and Wally Finney. The Pontiac pace car pulls off the turn 4 into the infield, and they pick up the throttle. Green flag flies, and we are racing. They're side by side as they go through turns 1 and 2. Completion of lap 1, number 1. Jody Guerra just barely leads it, but now he supplants himself in the lead as Bob Straight looks underneath. Down the back straightaway. In third is running Frank Kimmel in the 02 car. Fourth is Randy Huffman in 44. It's Jody Guerra and Bob Straight, your number 1 and number 2 cars. Straight looks underneath, down going into turn 2 that time by, but he can't hold it down there as Guerra shuts the door. Look at your second and third place cars. Jody Guerra coming up to car lengths on Bob Straight. Frank Kimmel running in that third place in the 02 machine. White flag that time by, checker flag. That next time by that stripe. And as he comes out of turn 4, this time by Jody Guerra, car number 13, your winner. In second will be Bob Straight, Frank Kimmel, Randy Huffman rounds out your top 4. Once again, the winner of the second Supercar heat race, car number 13, Jody Guerra. Jody hails, as I said before, from Dayton, Ohio, so he's a hometown favorite.
Across the finish line first for heat number 3.
Okay, now your lineup for the third Supercar heat race. On the pole, Springfield's own Bobby Bowser. Outside of him, car number 8, a veteran of the ARCA Pro 4 ranks, Robbie Pyle in the 8 car. Then it's car number 89, that's Jeff McClure, and outside of him, the 77 of Andy Farr. Then it's the 59 car next, that's John Wilkinson III from Hueytown, Alabama. And outside of him is another yellow and blue car. I may have called the first one wrong. We'll go on and tell you that in the 33 car is Perry Tripp, and outside of him will be the 19 Cincinnati's own Tim Anderson. 55 is Donnie LeDuc, of course it is, and then the 77 car of Andy Farr. So Donnie LeDuc in the 55 car will start outside second row. And the 77 car of Andy Farr will start outside the third row. As the lights start to come on Kare Raceway, that's the biggest difference we will notice in 1994 from any of the previous ARCA Supercar races, is the beautiful lighting system. Hats off to Richard Chrysler, owner of Kare Speedway, because he put in this lighting system, and the video this year has just been beautiful. Okay, the lights have gone out on the Pontiac Motorsports pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. Once again, it's Bobby Bowser, Robbie Pyle, the 89 of Jeff McClure, Donnie LeDuc in the 55, and then it's the 59 of John Wilkinson Jr., the 77 of Andy Farr, the 33 of Perry Tripp, and the 19 of Tim Anderson. And they pick up the throttle coming out of turn 3 and going into turn 4. We got a green flag, and we are flying. And on the start, it's Springfield's own Bobby Bowser. In second is the 89 of Jeff McClure. And 55 Donnie LeDuc is looking for a way around in that third position. Bobby Bowser in the 21 car. He's your leader and running away with it. We got caution as the 19 car of Tim Anderson. Looks like a blown radiator, if not a blown engine. A lot of smoke coming out of that car. Caution on the track. All right, we should get a green flag next time by the stripe. It's Bobby Bowser, the 89 car of Jeff McClure, Donnie LeDuc, the 59 John Wilkinson Jr., Andy Farr in the 77, the 33 let's see, that's Perry Tripp, and the 8 of Robbie Pyle. They pick up the throttle coming out of turn 4. Green flag flies, and we are racing once again. Car Jeff McClure pulls right up on the back bumper, this time of Bobby Bowser. Now Bowser pulls a few car lengths down the front straightaway. Donnie LeDuc still running third in that 55 car. White flag, one more lap to go for your leader, Bobby Bowser in the 21 machine. And as he comes out of turn number 4, your winner will be Bobby Bowser, Jeff McClure in second, Donnie LeDuc third, and rounding out your top 4 will be John Wilkinson Jr. Up next, the Killcare Late Model Sportsman with their second feature event of the night, and then the 150-lap feature event for the ARCA Supercars. Once again, congratulations to Bobby Bowser in the 21 machine with the heat race win. Okay, as I said before, the Killcare Late Model Sportsmen are up next. On the pole for this feature event will be Gary Estes in the 72 machine. Outside him, the 24 of Don Mahaffey Jr. Then the 70 of Joe Hill and the 17 of Sam Heckman will be in the second row. In the third row, Tim Roush and Carl Stapleton. Then Dave Brandenburg in the 2 machine and Jack Woods in the 8 in the fourth row. Fifth row honors go to the 28 of Mark Stump and the 71 of Jim Sawyer. In the next row will be, it appears, the 7 of Ron Poole maybe and the 35 of Jeff Capaldi. Before we give any more, we're going to let them get out on the track. We're looking at them now in the staging lanes down in the pit area. All right, now we'll give you the complete feature racing lineup. As I said before, on the pole, car number 72, Gary Estes, and outside of him will be the 24, Don Mahaffey Jr. 70, Joe Hill is next, and outside of him, Sam Heckman in the 17. 21, Tim Roush is next, and outside of him will be the 33 of Carl Stapleton. 2 and 8, Dave Brandenburg, Jack Woods. 28 and 71, Mark Stump and Jim Sawyer. Then it's Rex Betty's in the 35 of Jeff Capaldi, Ron Poole, and outside of him will be the 44 Brett Oakley. Then the 3 of Daryl Norman, 53 Russ Bob, 81 Frank Harvey, and outside of him will be the 5 of Larry Harris, and bringing up the tail, car number 14, Carlton Smith. Carlton campaigns the number 19 multicolored car, the super late model that runs at Columbus Motor Speedway, trying his hands at late model sportsman racing here at Killcare. They're going to heat him up, and we'll be back for the race in just a second. As you can see, the lights have gone out on the beautiful Dodge Killcare pace car. Well, that means we should get a green flag next time by. Gary Estes, Don Mahaffey Jr., Joe Hill, Sam Heckman, Tim Roush, Carl Stapleton, Dave Brandenburg, and Jack Woods. Green flag flies and we are racing. Gary Estes, your early leader. Gary Estes is running away with it. And contact between the 24 and 21 machines. Everybody keeps it going. Once again, Tim Roush looks a little loose. on this pack. Joe Hill running in second. But Gary Estes just running away with it. That car has really been hooked up the past 2 or 3 weeks. Having won the feature last week and appears to be in good running condition for the win tonight. Of course, this ain't over with yet. Now we're going to widen out and show you the distance from this car to the second place car. There you go. There's the second place car of Joe Hill. And then Tim Roush, Don Mahaffey Jr., Dave Bradford, Carl Jack Woods, Mark Stump, and Sam Heckman. And now Mahaffey Jr. looks underneath the Tim Roush machine, that time out of turn 4. They're side by side as they go into turns 1 and 2. And now Jack Woods moves to the outside of Carl Stapleton. In that car number 8, trying that high line around the track. Nobody has really attempted to try that line in this race. And we got the 5 car of Larry Harris slow down the front straightaway. He's going to make it into the pit area, no caution. Gary Estes with about a half a lap lead now on the second place car, and Tim Roush slows down the back straightaway. Tim Roush, car number 21, is slowing. And he'll take it to the pit area. Tim Roush, car number 21, to the pits. This 30-lap feature now complete, 22 laps. Now Dave Brandenburg moves to the outside of Joe Hill. Dave Brandenburg in the 2 car. And Dave Brandenburg is now second. Gary Estes working some lap traffic now. But Dave Brandenburg is going to need a caution to catch this 72 machine. Because there are only 4 more laps to go, 3.5 more laps to go this time. This time past the stripe, 3 laps to go for your leader, car number 72, Gary Estes. And counting them down, 2 more laps to go for your leader, car number 72, Gary Estes. And Dave Scheer pulls out the white flag. 1 more lap to go for your leader, car number 72, Gary Estes. And the winner, car number 72, Gary Estes. go to Don Mahaffey Jr. as it looks like Jack Woods and Carl Stapleton must have gotten together. I missed that as we were following the leader around. And I'm looking for the 72 car. There he is, car number 72, Gary Estes, your winner. Up next, the 150 lap ARCA Supercar feature. Of course, we have intermission here. You will have it in just a couple of moments. Once again, congratulations to Gary Estes, car number 72. You're the winner of tonight's second late model sportsman feature race. Dick Roberts, who will have the starting lineup for this 150 lap ARCA Supercar feature as the pit crews get ready in the infield. Putting together that pit road on the 5th mile track back here. I'd like to remind you that Kare Speedway and Pinstripe Productions still have available all the races from 1992 on. That was the year that we joined with Kare Speedway and began videotaping the races out here. So we have all the ARCA Supercar events from 1992 on. So if there's any race that we can get you. And now, Dick Roberts with the starting lineup.
We start at the back row. Car number 76 from Layton, Pennsylvania, the Rick West Racing Pontiac, Scott Ritter. Scott Ritter, the driver of car number 76. Next on the grid is car number 88 from Merritt Island, Florida, the Finney Racing Oldsmobile. Car number 88, Wally Finney. Moving up to the next row on the inside, make that on the outside. Car number 48 from Ann Arbor, Michigan, the Buckley Racing Pontiac. Car number 48 is Mike Buckley. Inside that row, car number 33 from Fredericktown, Missouri, the WW Transport Motorcycle Stuffed Oldsmobile. Car number 33, Harry Tripp. Next position up the grid, car number 85 from Albany, Wisconsin, the Trapp Racing Olds. Car number 85, Don Trapp. Next, car number 10 from Columbus, Georgia, the CSR Lewandowski Construction Oldsmobile. Car number 10, Glenn Brewer. Car number 77 from New Baltimore, Michigan, the Atlas Copco Tools Racing Chrysler. Car number 77, Andy Farr. Next on the grid, car number 25 from Concord, North Carolina, the SWD Contractors, Amico Chevrolet. Car number 25, Bill Venturini. 16th starting spot, car number 62 from Dearborn, Michigan, the Churchill Transport Ford. Car number 62, Jerry Churchill. Next, car number 59 from Hueytown, Alabama, the Bonnet Collectibles Chevrolet. Car number 59, John Wilkinson. Moving up to car number 9 from Bloomington, Illinois, the Southtown Motorsports Ford. Car number 9, Eric Smith. Next on the grid, car number 78 from Chelsea, Alabama, the Bradbury Racing Buick. Car number 78, Gary Bradbury. Next, car number 55 from Clinton Township, Michigan, the Tech 3 Prototypes Oldsmobile. Car number 55, the driver, Donnie LaDuke. Moving up to the 11th starting spot, car number 02 from Jeffersonville, Indiana, the Grammar Industries Indiana Steel Olds, Frank Kimmel. Moving up to row number 5 now, 10th starting spot, car number 52 from Cincinnati, the Mountain Dew Oldsmobile Jeep Flume. Next on the grid, car number 89 from Harrisburg, North Carolina, the Michigan State Spartan Chevrolet. Car number 89, Jeff McClure. Moving up to the 8th starting spot now. Car number 44 from Windsor, Ontario, the Great Northern Transport Chevrolet, Randy Churchill. Starting on the 7th spot, car number 1 from Asheville, Ohio, the Riverside Auto Parts Chevrolet, Marvin Smith. Next on the grid, car number 8 from Columbus, the Fast Racing Engines, Allison Lubrication Chrysler. Car number 8, Robbie Pyle. Fifth starting spot, car number 37 from Mokina, Illinois, the Target Expediting Ford, Bob Strait. Outside the second row, car number 39 from Dyer, Indiana, the Pedigree Food for Dogs Chevrolet, Dave Weltmeyer. Inside the second row, car number 21 from Springfield, Ohio, the Quality Farm and Fleet Ford, Bobby Bowser. Here's your front row. On the outside, car number 13 from Dayton, Ohio, the J.D. Dankin Construction Pontiac, Jody Kare. And your fast qualifier starting on the pole, car number 29 from Rochester Hills, Michigan, the Winnebago Gallianas Chrysler, Bob Keselowski.
Okay, thank you, Dick Roberts. For the starting lineup, we'll be back in just a couple of moments with the starting of the engines and, of course, the 150-lap ARCA Supercar race.
Get ready for the 150 laps with the ARCA Supercars. Crews are ready. Drivers getting ready. Everybody getting strapped in, getting the helmets on. Getting all the safety equipment hooked up. We'll be ready. Featherlight Trailers, the official trailer of ARCA. Featherlight celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, the leading race car and specialty trailer manufacturer in the country. So remember, if you transport anything from thoroughbred horses to thoroughbred horsepower, count on Featherlight Trailers, the official trailer of ARCA. Me, 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Okay, we once again want to thank Dick Roberts for the starting lineup and command to start your engines. I'm Nate Pennington, and we're going to call this race. Once again, it's Bob Keselowski and Jody Kare on the front row. In the second row is Bobby Bowser from Springfield, Ohio, and Dave Weltmeyer. Then it's Bob Strait in the 37 car, and outside of him will be the 8 of Robbie Pyle. In the next row, car number 1, Marvin Smith, and the 44 of Randy Huffman. In the next row, Jeff McClure in that 89 car, and outside him, the 52 of Jeep Flume. 02, Frank Hamill, and the 55 of Donnie LeDuc. The 78 car is next. Gary Bradbury in the 78 car. And outside of him, Eric Smith in the 9. In the next row, car number 59 is next. And outside of him, the 62 car. Got to hurry up here. They're going to get racing next lap. Lights are still on the ARCA pace car, so we won't get racing next lap.
Flag next time by.
And the lights go out on the Pontiac Motorsports pace car. We will get a green flag next time by. Keselowski and Kare will bring them around for this final pace lap. Bobby Bowser hoping to finally get a win at Kare in one of these supercars, having won a championship and won several races in ARCA competition, but never having won here at Kare Speedway. Green flag flies and we are racing. Bob Keselowski, your early leader. In second is Bobby Bowser in the 21 machine. Marvin Smith now third. Dave Weltmeyer and Jody Garris side by side for that fourth position. Now Weltmeyer fourth. Guerra back to fifth. It's Bob Keselowski in the 29 car, your leader, as Bobby Bowser looks for a way around. Still your leader, Bobby Bowser in second. As they go around the slow-moving 88 car. Marvin Smith battling with Randy Huffman in the 44 machine. Also there's the 89 of Jeff McClure. A little trip down in the infield. He keeps it going. No caution on the track. car making quite a noise here as he is passing cars right and left. Appears to erupt an engine going down the back straightaway. Yeah, that smells like burning oil. He'll bring her down inside as he puts oil all the way around the track. We got car into the wall. It's the 8 of Robbie Pyle into the wall. He probably got into that oil from the 10 car. And we got caution on the track. And Glenn Brewer in the 10 car, he is out after erupting that engine, and we can see the trail of fluid, and it goes just about all the way around the track. And unfortunately for the 8 of Robbie Pyle, he got caught up in that oil and into the guardrail in turn 3. Robbie said in a pre-race interview that he hoped to just finish this race so they'd have the car in good shape for tomorrow on Flat Rock. Looks like they're going to have a little bit of work to do before they make it to Flat Rock. Caution on the track. Caution laps do count for the ARCA Supercars. And right now we don't have anybody visiting pit road. At least nobody among the leaders. The 76 car is in. Scott Ritter in the pits in the 76 machine, and he'll go back out. So we're going to take another brief pause, and we will be back in just a couple of seconds. The lights remain on the Pontiac Motorsports pace car. We'll get at least one more lap in as the 44 of Randy Huffman. He's the first of the leaders or near leaders to come down into pit road. And they appear to be going underneath the hood of that car. Does not bode well for Huffman. Form up a double file restart. The lap car is going inside. They will try to get their laps back. Randy Huffman made it out in time. He did not go a lap down. The lights go out on the Pontiac Motorsports pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. And the lights come back on the pace car, so we won't get a green flag next time by. We're going to pause the tape once again and be back with you in just a couple of seconds. Okay, the flagman has waved the white flag. We should get a green flag next time by. It's Bob Keselowski, your leader. Bobby Bowser in second. And the third place car is car number 87 Bob Strait, I think. 37 of Bob Strait. Oh boy, where am I? Then the 39 of Dave Weltmeyer. 13, Jody Guerra. The 89 of Jeff McClure. And the 1 of Marvin Smith. And we're about to get a green flag. And they bring him down for a very slow start. Green flag flies and we are racing, and immediately Bob Strait goes on with the lead as it appears smoke coming out of the Bob Keselowski machine. He might have just run through some of that oil drive, but I believe I saw smoke as Bobby Bowser takes over the lead. Bobby Bowser, car number 21, your leader. In second now is Bob Strait. There appears to be a problem with the Keselowski machine. Bobby Bowser, car number 21. Your leader. In second is Bob Strait in the 37 machine. Third is Bob Keselowski. That car seemed to have leveled off right now as Keselowski runs in that third position. Dave Weltmeyer running in fourth. Jody Guerra in the 13 machine in fifth. And it's still Jeff McClure in that sixth position. Your top 6 drivers nose to tail on the track. Bob Strait looks inside of the Bobby Bowser machine. That time through turns 1 and 2. Now Bowser pulls about a 3-car length lead going down the front straightaway. Now the leaders they can pass some lap traffic. I'll get it out here in just a second. As the Keselowski machine appears to slow a little bit more, there's now some space between your 2 leaders. Bobby Bowser and Bob Strait, and the 29 of Bob Keselowski as Jody Guerra moves underneath the 39 of Dave Weltmeyer. Moves very high in turn 3. McClure gets underneath, Kare gets underneath. There is something wrong with the 29 of Bob Keselowski. Keselowski now moved down to the inside. Let's see if he goes into the pit area. He does not. Bob Keselowski keeps shuffling on back into the pack. As we're going to go back with your leaders, Bobby Bowser and Bob Strait. Bowser now with about a 5-6 car length lead on the second place number 37 of Bob Strait. Begin to encounter some lap traffic now. There's Randy Humpman in the 44 car. And now Bobby Bowser will pass the 25 of Bill Venturini. So the veteran Venturini goes a lap down. As Venturini looks like he is going into the pits. Bill Venturini, car number 25, into the pit area. commentary so you can see with some of your favorite drivers. And back to the leader, Bobby Bowser. Bowser encountering more lap traffic now. Bob Strait right on his back bumper. Bowser looking for a way around the 59 machine. And Strait moves on the inside. Bob Strait on the inside of Bobby Bowser now. They're side by side as they come across the stripe this time. Bowser will have him by just a mere inches. And now Bob Strait, your new leader. Looking for a way around the 59 car, and here comes Randy Huffman back, hoping to get his lap back. And now Bob Strait finally gets around the 59 machine, as will Bobby Bowser. Heavy lap traffic making quite a play here in this lead battle. As Randy Huffman now gets knocked around Bobby Bowser. Randy Huffman is running a lap down, but he got by Bobby Bowser. But Bowser battles back, that time out of turn 4. Bob Strait and Bobby Bowser, your 1 and 2 place cars, and I have no idea who's running third. Car number 89, Jeff McClure. Bob Strait now has a few car lengths on your second place car, Bobby Bowser. And the 52 of Jeep Fluke spins right in front of the leaders. Caution on the track as Jeep Fluke and car number 52 spun right in front of the leaders. Just allow them to bunch up a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if anybody makes a pit stop this time by. There's a good look at your lead car number 37, Bob Strait. And as I said before, we're going to take a look. We're going to walk right down here on the pit entrance and see if anybody decides to duck into the pits of the leaders. Actually, I think pit road is still closed. The man with the big red sign there, I think that means that pit road is closed. I think. I'm not sure. We're going to take a look. Bill Venturini's problem in the pits seems to be terminal. He is still in there, and they got the hood up, and that car is not running. Looks like a pool of fluid up underneath the car. And it will appear that Bobby Bowsher, car number 21, will come into the pits. So your second place car into the pit area. And the crew will go to work. They go to the left side, or the right side first. And it appears it will be a 4-tire change from what I can tell. It looks like they might be loosening the lug nuts on the right side too. And the crew runs around, and it'll be a 2-tire change. Looks like they're changing both rears, maybe? No, all 4 tires will be changed on the car number 21 of Bobby Bowsher. And the crew with their work done, and he goes back out onto the track. So your second place car now has been into the pits, and your new second place car is the 89 of Jeff McClure. Running in third is the 39 of Dave Weltmeyer. You definitely got to be worried about him anytime he's on the lead lap here at Killcare. The 4th place car is Jody Guerra in 5th, 02 Frank Kimmel. The 55 of Donnie LeDuc is next. Then the 1 of Marvin Smith.
Here goes the lap down. We'll pick up at the back of the inside line.
And we got the white flag signal. We should get a green flag next time by. As we have a crew person with a tire that's rolled down the hill of the snake pit. So it's Bob Strait, Jeff McClure, Dave Weltmeyer. Your top 3 cars. And Strait pulls out and away, and the green flag flies, and we are racing once again. Car with a problem. Oh, and we got cars hard into the backstretch wall. Jody Guerra hard in the backstretch wall. Frank Kimmel is also there, as was the 62 car. Randy Huffman down in the infield. Jody Guerra hitting that backstretch wall hard. As is the 02 of Frank Kimmel. We're going to hang with it and see if any one of these drivers are hurt. And the crew, or the Killcare track crew, seems to be paying a lot of attention to Jody Guerra, as he was one that hit very, very hard. And the Killcare ambulance is being brought out, so Jody Guerra appears to be injured, at least somewhat. At least they want to extricate him from the car. We don't want to surmise or make any sort of predictions or anything about his condition. So we're going to take this little break, and and then we'll be back here in just a couple of seconds. This is Ben Stroke Productions with the ARCA Supercar 150. And that's a very good sight to see Jody Guerra walking under his own power, and he'll get into the ambulance and be checked over by the paramedics. So that's really good to see. That was a very frightening incident. We still have caution on the track, obviously, as we clean this problem. We'll be back with you in just a couple of seconds. And also the word is that Frank Kimmel in the O2 car is okay also. And a look at the battered O2 car of Frank Kimmel. Being carried hammock style between two wreckers. And that car is in bad shape up front.
And Frank Kimmel's
The race has been red flagged because of the extensive damage on the backstretch.
serious damage on that race car as well.
And the cars are stopped on the front straightaway.
In turn 3, the track crew is on there.
So we're going to take another break here, and we'll be back in just a couple of moments.
And an extensive cleanup is in progress on the high side of turn number 3.
All right, the Supercar is just receiving the command to refire the engine, so we'll be just a few more minutes. Some extensive work done on the backstretch guardrail and concrete wall. Little bit of information for you, show of sportsmanship from the Joe Hill late model sportsman team. Too much damage on the Jody Guerra machine to get that back into his enclosed trailer. So tonight, Joe Hill's car will go home in Jody Guerra's enclosed trailer, and Jody Guerra's car will go home on Joe's regular unenclosed trailer. So a little bit of sportsman going on here between the ARCA Supercar drivers and some of our local boys. Well, as I said before, the command to refire just given. Be just a couple more seconds and we should be back racing. 86 laps now complete. Bob Strait still your leader. 89, Jeff McClure in second. I believe I'm not sure beyond that who is in third. I believe, though, it is Dave Weltmeyer in third. And it seems like to me that the one car, Marvin Smith, might be in fourth, but do not quote me on that one. So we'll get lineup straightened out and get back racing here in just a couple of seconds. It's restarted. Try that again. Now that the cars have restarted, we now have cars visiting the pit road area. The first was the 52, a Jeep Flume. And now he'll go back out onto the track.
Tomorrow night, come and get us.
Appears that Bobby Bowser a lap down. Is that what I'm seeing? We got some confusion here as to how these cars will line up. We're going to get the lineup sorted and we'll be back in just a couple of moments. Well, as you can see, the lights have gone out on the Pontiac Motorsports pace car. We should get a green flag next time by. Your leader is Bob Strait, 89 of Jeff McClure. Here's the 29 of Bob Keselowski is next. The 39 of Dave Weltmeyer. And as I said before, it looks as if Bobby Bowser is a lap down. Green flag flies and we are racing. And Bobby Bowser driving like a man possessed. Bobby Bowser, car number 21 now, back on the lead lap, if I'm counting this right. He was down on the inside on that start, and I'm assuming that Bobby Bowser was a lap down, so I'm assuming that that pass was to get his lap back. Machine appears to be slowing. McClure and Dave Weltmeyer. Weltmeyer, of course, the winner of the spring race here. 89 and 39 cars past Bill Venturini moving back out. Venturini having problems early in this race. Spinning out over in turn 2. It's the 89 of McClure, Jeff McClure. And he stopped right at the pit entrance. Caution on the track. Now this will help us sort it out a little bit because I have no idea who's leading this race. So we're going to get everything sorted out again and we'll be back racing in just a couple of moments. Okay, we should get a green flag next time by. They line up like this. Bob Strait in the 37 machine. He's your leader. In second, Dave Weltmeyer in the 39 machine. In third will be the car number 1 of Marvin Smith. Fourth appears to be Eric Smith in the 9 car. Then the 77 of, I can't remember that guy's name. 52 Jeep Flume. 21 Bobby Boucher. The 89 car of Jeff McClure. And Keselowski back on the inside, so he must have been a couple of laps down. But he has got one of those laps back now as the lights come back on the Pontiac pace car. And this time, once again, we're getting the white flag waved as and a little bit more shuffling of the lineup. So it's Bob Strait, Dave Weltmeyer, Marvin Smith, Eric Smith, the 77 car, and I'm not going to go back any farther than that because I don't know beyond that. But I am sure of your top 3, and that is Bob Strait once again, Dave Weltmeyer, and Marvin Smith, your top 3. Man, it'd be a real kick to see Marvin Smith pull out a victory here tonight. So I grew up watching Marvin race on these tracks around here in a late model car. And they pick up the throttle through turns 3 and 4. The green flag flies and we are racing once again. Bob Strait pulls out in front of the pack and begins to take off. Of the 37 machine of Bob Strait. He looks inside, and here comes Keselowski around on the outside. Keselowski to get another one of his laps back. Bob Strait still your leader, but here comes the 39 of Weltmeyer. Now Weltmeyer looks inside down the back straightaway, but can't quite get the job done. Now they're side by side down the back straightaway. It's Bob Strait on the inside, Dave Weltmeyer on the outside. They're still side by side as they go through turns 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway. Now we got a new leader. No surprise, it's the yellow 39 of Dave Weltmeyer. I don't believe Bobby Boucher was any more than 1 lap down, so I believe Bobby Boucher is now running in third. He got around the number 1 car, Marvin Smith. The 37 of Strait just does not seem to be as fast as it was at the start of this race. And now Bobby Boucher pulls up to the outside of Bob Strait down the front straightaway, and he looks outside into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Boucher. Good battle going on for that second position. Bobby Boucher, car number 21, now second. And Boucher is closing on your leader, the 39 of Weltmeyer. It looks like we might have ourselves a good old-fashioned Kare barn burner once again, as Dave Weltmeyer and Bobby Boucher Bobby Boucher is closing on Dave Weltmeyer, I mean to say. Suddenly that 39 car seems to be awful wide as Boucher moves up to the outside. That time through turns 1 and 2. It's Weltmeyer on the outside, Boucher on the outside, that time down the back straightaway, and they're side by side all the way around the track. And contact. Paint train at that time by, and Bobby Boucher, car number 21, takes over the lead. And we're going to get a real tight shot the next time Boucher comes by. You can see the Bledler tire mark from the Weltmeyer machine as they made contact going through turns 1 and 2. And now Weltmeyer appears to be slowing as Bob Strait is caught back up to Dave Weltmeyer. Weltmeyer slowing. Now Strait takes back over that second position away from Dave Weltmeyer. And Weltmeyer sideways through turns 1 and 2. Weltmeyer has a rear flat tire. The left rear tire is flat on the 39 machine. Dave Weltmeyer, car number 39, nursing the car back to the pits with a flat left rear tire. He'll have to go into the pits to have that fixed. Dave Weltmeyer out of this race, at least out of it for the win. Dave Waltmeyer will come back out on the track, but he is several laps down. And the winner, Bobby Bowser, car number 21 from Springfield, Ohio. So Bowser finally breaks the Kare curse and wins a race here in ARCA Supercar competition. Second will go to, I believe Bob Strait will finish in second. Once again, your winner, car number 21, Bobby Bowser, Springfield, Ohio's own. And this Kare crowd goes crazy for that 21 car. Local boy does good, always sells good, and Bobby Bowser, car number 21, makes it here tonight. Number one, the winner of the ARCA Supercars Summer 150. As he pulls up for the Winner's Circle festivities. Like to take this opportunity to remind you that not only does Pennstroke Productions videotape here each and every week, but at Columbus Motor Speedway and Kare Dragway for the Midwest's finest video racing series, Pennstroke Productions. Once again, congratulations to Bobby Bowser, and keep in mind that we will see you here each and every week at Kare Speedway, on the backstretch and at the track. Thank you and good night.
Good greetings to the family.